Alright, before we get to the collection of matches, I thought I'd show you these 3 bottles. I bought these in an online auction, and the auction was a liquidation of a antique store in Tombstone, Arizona. As you know, Tombstone, Arizona is kind of a historic place. It's about an hour and 15 minutes away from where I live here in Tucson. So it was an antique store that was going out of business, and they've been liquidating and having these online auctions through an auction company for the last month. I've bid on a lot of stuff, and I've won almost nothing. I was trying to buy these really awesome chairs that were in, like, old Western movies, these, like, ornate hand-carved chairs, and I totally got outbid on all of that stuff. But I did win some bottles for about 50 cents each, so really, I got a very good deal. Start with this one. You can see it says, the tag says 1880s, and it was listed in their store for $20. You can see there's some bubbles in the glass. It's fairly thick. It's in good condition, I think. I don't know. I don't know that much about glass bottles, so I'm going to have to do my research. But that one's pretty nice. This one is my favorite. It says Weiss Brewery. They had it for sale for $35. Let me see if you can see that there. It's got the lettering, like, standing out, textured lettering, 3D lettering. And it's got some cracks in it. There's a big crack over here that you probably can't see in the film. I'll show you the bottom. But anyways, I think these are really neat. Even if they don't sell or they're not worth what I paid for them, I will, well, they're definitely worth what I paid, 50 cents. I don't see how I can go wrong with that. And then this one, Gordon's Dry Gin. Gordon's still making gin. I will see how old this bottle is. I'll have to do some research on it, and they had it for sale for $15. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, let's see some matches. Okay, if you ever wanted to know what 9 pounds of matches looks like, this is it. This is 9 pounds. It's a big, huge bag, as you can see. I haven't even gotten to look through all of it yet, but I did grab a few that I'm going to show the camera just because I thought these were some of the highlights of what I've seen so far. Here's one from San Diego's first cigar store. I think these matches, I'm guessing, are vintage 1980s, mostly, maybe 70s, 80s, and 90s. There's one from a restaurant in Michigan. Here's one from the Forum. There's a lot of Joe Camel ones in there. So if you remember back in the 80s and 90s, Joe Camel, definitely not a popular guy these days. Chi-Chi's Mexican restaurant, home of the chimichanga, which I believe, because supposedly the chimichanga came from Tucson, which is just a deep-fried burrito, if you don't know. King's Castle Hotel and Casino. Lake Tahoe, Nevada. This one's really cool. California Driving School. Call for your free booklet. Let's see, what else? Here's a vintage Little Caesars matchbook from with their like really, really old logo on it. Hospitality Inn. Seal of the President of the United States. Aboard the presidential aircraft. I'm not sure what that means. Here's an old A&W, which these are still around with the same company logo even. Let's see. There was one here that had a naked lady on it, but I'm not seeing that one, which I probably can't show on the camera anyways. So this is 9 pounds of matches.